G. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off with my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his.
Yo, we had a little bit of news. I don't know if you guys saw the timeline. We got Will pulling out the freaking big face ape freaking hoodie. We know we're we know we're on another level. When this dude brings out the full face frontal freaking hoodie, we know
light blue sleeve.
Yeah, come on. See, and I had to go back to the basics.
Back to the basics, baby.
Back to the basics.
Damn it, bro.
I got that original Ape Fest merch. Let's freaking go. The white hoodie. And I had to throw a little new flavor in there. But nonetheless, gents, back to basics for real. It feels good. The timeline just feels nice, comfy, if you will, electric at times as well. And to be fair, it just feels better, right? At the end of the day, it just feels better. And it has nothing to do, like, I'm not even watching the floor price. It has nothing to do with it. It's just sentiment within the club. And even people that aren't in the club and they're just seeing like some of the timeline and commenting on even like the website deliverable today where people could go check it out and they're seeing some of the snapshots from that. These are things that we like to see. These are updates that we love. This is no surprise to us. Like at the end of the day, the three of us, at least, this is no surprise. Like this is what we've expected and knew was coming. And again, we kind of joke about let them cook, but in reality, hey, they cooked and now we go. Like that's my mindset is like, I don't even work for Yuga. I got the biggest chip on my motherfucking shoulder. Ain't even funny because I'm a competitive dude. And so like, that doesn't mean that we can't, say when we think something's wrong or give feedback. We've done that on this show. We have fudded things on this show live. But at the end of the day, we knew they would deliver. And so, Bryce, we talk about back to the basics. What's been your favorite part of the last, 48 hours or so?
Oh, dude, just getting some comps. I think that's the best. And I really loved reading Jeff's tweet along with it in tandem, right? Because he's talking about, we're only going to talk about stuff that we're actually going to deliver on. And then there's also still going to be some of that surprise and delight. So it'll be excited to kind of see how they balance the two. But definitely, bullish looking forward because they gave us quite a few updates today. Obviously, not all of it's, ready and shipped, but they've at least told us kind of what's coming.
Yeah, and so I just want to double down on what you just said. The Jeff tweet, if you hadn't seen it yet, you probably should at least pull it up, and I'm going to pull it up here on the screen. Because to me, this was like, this was the icing on the cake. The real cake was obviously the BAYC tweet. You check out the website. You can poke around there. If you've got a mutant ape, a heavy metal, a bored ape, a kennel club, you can connect your Twitter account, etc., or your X account. But this right here, there's a lot in here. And Bryce is right. It's a good mixture of, hey, we're going to do things when it's ready to go, and you're not going to force us out of our building because whatever we're not ready. Like that's just bad business. If you're trying to push something ahead of schedule, that's no good. They know they have to do better with comms, and they say as much here as well. But there's a few little things, where more than a place, the clubhouse takes its seat at the heartbeat of the club. Again, talking about clubhouse at the clubhouse.
Right there, yeah. But also, yes, at our IRL clubhouse.
Literally, right here. But also, yes, at the in real life clubhouse. I love this whole paragraph though, because I think this is exactly the ethos of the swamp of the club. Is that the clubhouse is wherever you meet, vibe, collect, play, get weird, build, and grow. The idea that the clubhouse is wherever apes gather around the world, online or in real life. That to me, that's bars, because that's what we've talked about forever. Why did we love Bored Ape and why do we still love Bored Ape? Because you could instantly connect to people around the world. The three of us, how did we? Well, the two of you know each other, obviously your blood. The rest of us though, like, why did we meet? Literally a freaking online club. And then we met in real life in line at Ape Fest. Like, that's pretty wild if we really think about it. You think about all the connections we've had, the conversations that we've been able to, been taking place. We've had some of the Yuga employees come through. That's where it's like, I'm bullish on this tweet as well. And so Bryce, great call out. I think this tweet might actually be my favorite too. So Mr. Will, obviously a lot of excitement. The timeline's buzzing. What's your favorite part? And it could be an overall, just a sentiment check or whatever. But what's your favorite part?
Dude, I'm just gonna throw this up because this recaps it so well. And the thing I'm most excited about is just the fact that we let them cook up some time for some announcements. Now they're getting their footing and they're firing it off, right? So Chad shared this kind of overview of what all the heck has been happening across all of the brands in the Yuga umbrella. And, we've had updates for the CryptoPunks website, the Other Side Meta teaser. And then, of course, we got the Dookie Dash Unclogged coming back, guns blazing, stuff about the gaming council there. And then also, just the info drop from the BAYC account today with, this revamped website, which looks amazing. A little thing to go poke around in and do by setting up the profile. If you, have an asset that you can access that area, you can go set up the profile. And then also they're taking in feedback. And I sat down and I went through that survey, and it takes a second to get through. It's not like, hey, I'm just going to click through it and boom, 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 and I'm done.
Which I think is perfect, right? I mean, if you're going to be on the timeline bitching about things, then you can take the time to fill out a survey and tell them what you want for the club. So
for sure.
I think it's good that it, requires you to actually, use your brain. So
yeah, no, and they covered everything. I mean, they left it open. So if you had some extra thoughts, you could put them out there. They definitely did some vibe checks. They did, just the general, tell me how important this kind of stuff is to you when it comes to gaming, when it comes to IRL club activations, when it comes to online club, Ape Fest, all that kind of stuff. Partnerships even. I put this one, a big one. I know Bryce has been dying for some dry fit merch, workout clothes, etc. I put in there, I was like, yo, let's get that BAYC
Lululemon come on
collab with the men's workout gear.
Or for any Yuga employee listening, I'd be happy with Vuori either. Their new up and coming kind of Lulu competitor. I'm sure they'd love to get some collab with a dope brand like BAYC.
Yeah, why not?
Dude, all I'm saying though is that if we can get the workout gear, and then of course I didn't mention this, but also like work polos, I think like some just kind of very just singular BAYC small skull kind of vibe.
That'd be sick.
Work polo would be epic to put in the wardrobe and wear on a regular basis, right?
Flex to my work friends.
Yes,
it's like the subtle flex. They don't even know, right? Most of the time.
Most of them don't.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. And you know what? Before I want you to leave this up here, Will, because we're gonna go back into this website right now because it's so fire. But before we do, we had a knock at our door of Board TV. We had a knock. It was someone that wanted to join. And actually a great friend of the show. So with that, we'd like to freaking welcome to the stage into Board TV once again, the OG, the other guy, Maxie, Mr. Justin. What is good?
Yo, what is going on, boys? It's great to be back. We are back with another dope video. We're about to enter the Board AVI Club. So let's get those vibes,
dude. We're literally entering, and so right off the rip, we just look at some of this. The artwork is just exquisite, like all the little details. I wore that hoodie, the Ape Night every night. I wore that today actually to work. So them seeing that on on the wall there, like I was like, yeah, let's freaking go, dude. So first thoughts as we enter the website, what do we got?
Well, I guess first, do we want a sound on experience or sound off?
Oh yeah, sound on.
I think so.
Sound on.
All right. If it's too loud, we can turn it off.
Did you share the audio? Oh yeah, you did.
We sure did.
Good. Perfect.
All right. So, already an ape, you can enter this way, connect your wallet, and you're good to go. But we're just going to go straight on in to the clubhouse.
Dude, right now, though, just this visual. I mean, come on. We took that first visual of the club, and you can see those details still. And you just put it up about 57 notches, maybe 69 notches. Turn me all the way up. We got so many little details, heavy metals floating around, drinks being poured. We got sounds, dishes being cluttered, the founders on the wall, of course. Let's go. What are some of the things, Bryce, that maybe you noticed that was on the wall, little details, maybe nostalgic things for you?
I'll be honest, I didn't look too intensely into it, so I can't say I've noticed anything like super nostalgic, but I love blue on the top right, kind of right there, sitting on the thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of first caught my eye.
A little rubber ducky action. Oh.
The back of the house kitchen clatter is sick. We agree, Anthony.
Curtis's feet up in the air behind the machines.
Yo, the cow.
I like that the cow is on the wall. As in, like, we have conquered the cow and now we are hanging it up like it is some sort of trophy.
Yeah.
Because that pain in the butt in the sewers. You know what? I saw the cow foot sticking out of the toilet, so I guess it's coming back.
We get revenge on that mofo. We're coming back.
Oh, I didn't notice this. Here's a nod to the Adidas collab hoodie.
Yep.
Oh, sick.
What else?
There's a lot of little things, man. Like when you really look around and zoom and just take some time, look at the roadmap on the wall.
The butterfly that has the
BAYC
butterfly on the wing. That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
we do got some roadmap action.
That original one, the freaking water one that we're still waiting on half of it. Ape Fest.
So some of the things. Oh,
phone ringing is so good.
Phone ringing. This is like phone booth vibes from like Ape Fest 2
for sure,
right? There was something else that I thought earlier that was also like, oh yeah, we have the fridge.
The fridge is there.
So there's definitely some Ape Fest 3 Hong Kong.
Dude, Death Nuts.
There.
That's freaking Bryce's favorite right there, baby. The Death Nut Challenge.
Right up my alley.
We have a little bit of a less in your face serum container.
Dude, the vape on the back wall too.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to signify the last mega serum's gonna be spoiled if they don't open it soon.
Ooh, maybe.
Dude, okay. So here's the thing. Let's just talk about this for a second. Sorry, it's a little. Okay, wait. There we go. I found out the controls. I was scrolling about this website the wrong way. Toad mode. Okay, so we have like I forget what these are called.
A joystick.
An arcade.
No, like an arcade. They're called something, right?
Anyways,
we're still rocking with the heavy metal arena over here. I'm out of order still. And then what is this one? This one kind of looks like the mutant one from the little game that we had whenever mutants minted. Let's see what else. That's from Mutant, the Mutant Mint as well from the Poe app.
Yes, gotta love yes.
Just a lot of fun things, dude. Just like, again, nostalgic for sure.
Oh, shoot. I went back.
And here we are. Justin, as someone, that obviously, you're not a Bored Ape holder from day one, and maybe some of this is newer for you. What is your just sentiment of, the website and maybe just the design features and little nods to the club?
I think it's immaculate. I think the vibes are pristine. Like I really like the new landing page, especially for you can just refer, hey, what is the Bored Ape Yacht Club? You can just say, well, go visit the website and you'll get this interactive experience, and I'm sure you'll expand on everything, but it's great. I think it's great. Agreed.
The other thing I was gonna touch on, this reminds me of that bookcase that was part of the scavenger hunt. When we were like going through all the different rooms of the BAYC. Didn't that kind of like ring a bell there?
Yes. I saw the stinky candle too on the side table.
Yep, stinky candle.
The coffee table. Bar.
What's that picture to the left of that bookcase or little display area? It's like Pop X.
Oh, that one, yeah. I can't tell what that is.
I'm not too sure on that one.
I don't know either. But again, just like
from Dookie Dash, the original kind of thing.
There's the trippy hat.
I was gonna say something down here. These poker chips. Wasn't this from the was it the Decentraland event?
Yes. Yep. That's a long time ago. The boat
plush
casino.
Dude, I mean, it's crazy when you go through. I mean, there's so much shit.
Dude, the rug, the original rug that you could get the blanket too, the throw.
Oh, the basketball.
Oh yeah. Dude,
what's on this table back here? We have an M2 serum next to what?
I cannot tell.
I can't really tell.
No idea.
No clue.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about this for a second. Things that were in the survey for the IRL Clubhouse. Yes. They were asking like for preferences on whether or not you would want to have like your name or your ape's name and ID number, I guess, permanently etched on the wall somewhere.
Yes, please.
That to me feels like an easy no-brainer. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kind of like
figure out who's a forever holder. What apes are we not going to see on the marketplace?
The other ones is like, would you want naming rights to a booth? And then also, I think it was maybe like naming rights to like artifacts or objects within inside the club, potentially. Yeah. It was something like that. So
pretty cool.
Definitely some cool things that they're cooking up over there for the IRL clubhouse. And then the other thing was kind of like, how often would you go to the clubhouse?
Yeah.
And my response to that was, I would maybe at a maximum go twice a year, maybe 3 times a year, if there was like dedicated events and it was like, people were gonna show up from all over the club. Oh, we have M1 serums in here. Cool.
Ready to be cracked at all times.
Well, it's Peepy Man's birthday, so gotta have a cake on hand.
Always, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one for his birthday yesterday. This is one for his birthday tomorrow.
We got cake on cake on cake. James, thanks for being here. We appreciate the team cooking. We see you. We see y'all cooking, James, and the whole Yuga Labs team for real. Like, we see it. It's been a lot here the last 48 hours. All right, so
cool. So we've gone through. Yeah, go to the members thing.
Or you can whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. It's great. It's great.
Anyways, we have new profiles for if you're a holder. You can connect it and you can find link it up to the Twitter. Put your X profile in there.
I love this.
And then you can scroll through and you can find everybody who's gone through. So we could hit up Tenacious and we'd be like, yo, what's up, dog?
Yep.
And if you didn't know how to contact this ape, you just click on the profile and you can do a little wallet stalking as well. Who doesn't want to see what Tenacious?
It's really cool to see a Mega Coda in there.
Oh, that's
wow!
sick.
I mean, you didn't have to throw him under the bus like that, man. Wow. Let me go find Adam. Hold on.
We love Tenacious. What's up, Tenacious? How you been, brother? No, I just love this because we've talked about this a lot, is just being able to connect with members at an easier rate and making sure that they are verified holders. And so them putting it directly on the website in this member section, I think it's perfect. Honestly, chef's kiss.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's this IP thing. So using your Ape IP, another push for the Made by Apes licenses. What would be interesting is if there is some tie-in to if you have a Made by Apes thing, if it ends up showing up on your profile, which
I thought that might imagine
that would probably come at some point.
Yep.
That'd be sick.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's super cool to kind of just like be able to scroll. Hey, like we found Phil right off the rip.
Yo.
Who else we got?
Sexy Halo, bro. Pops
Orange sitting over here. Yeah. This is
Miker there, isn't it? To the right with the helm or that. Isn't that Miker's?
I believe so. I mean, shoot, we'll double check.
Yeah, we can open it up and see.
I could be tripping. It's possible.
Yes,
sir. You're a real ape when you can identify these mofos from just an image.
Dude, I mean, honestly, it's kind of crazy though when you really think about it. Of like, oh,
crazy,
wow.
Or maybe I have no life. I'm not sure.
Yeah, right. A little bit of both.
I don't know. It just goes to show the importance of like, rocking with your PFP and then like sticking it, every damn day through the through your interactions with everybody else in the club, so people can actually get to know you by your ape. Oh, this is an old friend of mine.
Nana right there too.
Which one? Well, right here.
Yeah. There's Nash too.
Nash.
Damn, everybody's here.
Dude,
imagine that. People signed up and they're in the club. Let's go.
Imagine that. All the people that really love Yuga signed up the first 45 minutes.
Which four? Let's go.
Dude, so many. Oh, it's freaking grateful.
Bailu.
Fox. Dude, okay. We could do this forever.
Yeah, we could go through the whole club.
We got to see.
What we need to do is we need to bring back the old classic Mint, Mary, Burn game edition and start bringing members on to do that, because that was pretty fun. We used to do this.
Make this a game. You want Ape Fest tickets next year? Like, you got to go through this site and name as many apes as possible. And only the top people.
Jeff. Gooch. Isn't that Gucci? Oh, there's Mr. Will himself.
Hello.
No, Justin, we used to play this game where you actually on stream had to pick one to mint. That you could, you could flip. Pick one. Yep. Pick one to marry, where you couldn't sell it, and one to burn, where you throw it to the burn address. It's fun times. It's fun times. We always put the founders ones up too, and they had to pick 2 to burn, which was great.
Oh no.
Yeah. Fun times. But dude, I just love it. I think isn't there a place where that was what I was thinking, the collections.
Yeah. You can come over here, you can search through.
This it was an interesting feature, I thought.
Yeah.
You have to hover over the actual asset to click.
This is funny. I don't think I actually saw this page.
It's an interesting way.
Does it get randomized every time?
I don't think so. The new font is so sick.
Yeah.
I'm
digging it
for sure.
All right, let's just we'll hit heavy metal.
That's cool how it kind of rotated through a few though.
Let's go.
Does it show the holder of this and then link it back to the
you want to swap? Well, it's likely Adam doesn't have his profile set up yet.
Yeah,
fair enough. Let me just throw in the one that I know. And we'll just give it a check.
What do you think about this though, Bryce, as a feature of the different collections that you can?
I mean, it's just like an extra. I think it's a cool way to view things and kind of, if you're wondering about Bored Ape Yacht Club and what all they do, it's definitely very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, so does anybody remember their?
I use every day. No.
Right. No.
But
does anybody remember their heavy metal number?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm so far out of votes.
Oh
wait, 6197. Never mind. I found
there
it.
You go.
It's ingrained in my skull now because
I don't know.
Vote for votes. There we go.
Yeah, 17, 19.
Oh, but this isn't in my wallet, so it doesn't really.
Oh my gosh.
This was an interesting. I think I heard some people talking about this. The view on Uniswap.
Yo, what are you doing?
I thought that was a little bit weird.
What are you doing?
Wait, are y'all not?
Why Uniswap?
Oh, you talking? Oh, okay.
No, we were talking about why view on Uniswap.
Why Uniswap? Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like at this point, it seems like at this point, Yuga doesn't know where they want to link their their collections to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe it'll magically change to Magic Eden later.
So, anyways,
yeah, they'll just magically change it.
Does anybody actually use the NFT section of
Uniswap?
I didn't know Uniswap had an NFT section.
I didn't know either.
Well, now you know. There is an NFT section of Uniswap where you can go in and you can buy stuff. It doesn't look like Blur is anywhere near.
I feel like I knew that this was
anywhere near this though, so you're gonna have to pay 7 ETH for an Azuki instead of just, let's see,
going Blur.
Oh, it's even cheap. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Blur's over here at 723. What's going on, bro? Hold on.
You're trying to dunk on them and they dunked on you,
dude. Unless if this is a stale listing, and then it's like, what is your? Yeah, it's a stale listing. So.
Well,
also,
what's up?
Squirtle for sure, definitely bugs. They straight up said, this is version 1 and they're still working on it. But the fact that this is what we need, though, right? Poke around, see what works, see what's broken, see what was maybe missed, because that definitely will happen as well. And so this is a good testing ground for all of us weirdos that are ready to rock right away. That's me, definitely included.
For sure.
Like the fact that you can just go through and just kind of search the traits and whatnot is nice. It's nice to be able to come in here and view the collection. So like for everybody that wants to collect and view collections and admire collections for what they are, this is a fantastic place to come and do that, right? Because everything's nice and pretty. The listings don't have any of the marketplace fuss, right? So if you literally just want to be an ape enjoyer, you can do that here for sure.
I like to enjoy her, so that is good. I do enjoy this. It is interesting that Coda is not on there specifically, but
is it though? It doesn't necessarily fall under the
BAYC.
It's not under the BAYC direct storyline, right? So that's the other thing that I don't know. It's interesting though, because they are getting some token benefits with the Dookie Dash stuff, and we can roll into that next if y'all want to.
I do. And Nate, we'll get to your question in a minute. We'll definitely pull up Other Side Wiki and we can show you the shattered loot and stuff. We'll get into that for sure. Don't just hang around and we'll get there for sure. For sure. So let's talk about this, gentlemen. You know, people have been crying for this, really begging for it because it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We freaking streamed it a few times. And even though like I was literally dookie at it, it was still fun. Like you could shoot the shit. We could try to, you know, see how far we could get. There's so much content that can be done. It was all over the timeline. People were enjoying it. And it was a simple game with prizes, of course. And now, obviously, the prizes will be different, but it sounds like there could be some dope ones. I'd assume some ape coin, maybe some NFTs. Who freaking knows? But I'm excited. There's a million things I could do with this. So I'm going to throw it to Justin first. Justin, I don't remember. Did you play Dookie Dash or see, or did you know? Obviously, the timeline was kind of popping with Dookie Dash, but as someone that is a non-Dookie Dasher, are you excited for them bringing this game back? Obviously, upgraded. It looks like they've done some really cool things with it.
Dude, this is crazy. I wasn't here in
okay
at that time. I was working.
Yeah, work. What's work?
But yeah, no, this is awesome. That it's free to play.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to play it this time. We're definitely gonna play it. Try to hit that leaderboard.
Let's just dive into that first, Bryce. The free to play aspect, where you know theoretically you could have, I mean, really anyone playing it and maybe stumbling upon it. And I saw, you know, Will was talking about this earlier as well. Is dude, Instagram ads? Like, why not? Like, why would you not push that? Where a game pops up on an Instagram ad, and all of a sudden, some kid is like, "Oh, I'll try this. It looks interesting." Like, I think if you can get some kids to start playing this, I do actually believe you'll see this from normies that have no clue. And it won't matter that they don't know it's an NFT. That literally that doesn't matter at all. Them just playing it and hopefully enjoying it. And then potentially, you know, talking about it on TikTok, maybe doing some reels or whatever it may be. That could be really cool to see it kind of branch out of just us. We're going to do those things already. If it was good, bad, or indifferent. But I actually have hope that, and I do believe they're going to do a really good marketing push. I have hope that it's going to outreach. I'll be able to tell. I got, you know, students that I work with every day that I'll just I'll ask them eventually once it's been out for a little while. We'll see what happens.
For sure.
Dude, I definitely feel if they don't hit the marketing push with like Instagram ads to like hit all the
surely they will
mainstream that way. I mean, like it just seems like such an easy thing to do, and you see all the major games do it, especially when they roll something out new. The one that I had shared was for what is it, Warcraft's like Clash of Clans style type of game.
Yes.
Obviously with the Dookie Dash unclogged, having like a we getting feedback somewhere?
Might be me. I was shaking.
You're good.
Okay. With the game being mobile first, and I feel like it's definitely gonna land in some people's pockets, and that's a huge win.
Definitely agreed. And I mean, I think the fact we've already played it, so we know it's addicting and pretty fun, right? So I'm sure other people will find it that way. What are the odds y'all think? You know, for these prizes, Yuga might start like giving away some of their other deeds.
Definitely make. I mean, I think that makes sense.
Do y'all think that'd be a little too far fetched?
I don't think it's completely far fetched. That's interesting actually. Maybe for specific tournaments where it's token gated, because I think they'll do some of that too. Like I think they'll have some maybe like members only tournaments, or I don't know, like because that is interesting. Like, are you really giving a 18-year-old who knows nothing about NFTs another D? Like, what does that do for them? Are you trying to onboard them in that moment? I don't really know. That's tough.
I don't know. I mean, I could see it as a potential down the line, you know, when if there's a lot of demand, you know, we have big streamers or people that are like, oh, hey, this is a chance to play an endless runner and get some free money if I can win for like this week or this season or whatever. So I do think, you know, as attention comes to this game, it'll naturally, the people that, you know, realize, okay, I stand no chance against Mongrel in these weekly competitions, but they're having fun in the game and see the potential behind Yuga, then it's like, okay, you know, naturally, I think people will slowly start to be like, oh, they have this LOTM going on and Evo 3 coming up. And, you know, it might just bring more attention to other games within Yuga.
So I feel like if there is some sort of random aspect to the game where anybody could potentially, get some sort of achievement. Obviously, if you're a better player, you can last longer in the sewer. You're going to come across them more regularly. I wonder if that's the path that they're taking with the golden plunger, because I forget who shared it, but somebody showed like this thing where it was like collect golden plungers or something like that. And so if those are something that just show up randomly and not like, oh, because you've lasted 6 minutes in the swamp, then you finally get to come across a golden plunger. But it could be like these just randomly appear, even if it's like within the first 30 seconds. Maybe you just get ultra lucky and like come across a golden plunger. Yeah, here it is. Let's see.
Yeah.
Win golden plungers. And so you can see here that
Garga killing it. Congrats, bro.
Garga just ripping the leaderboard. ×1 golden plunger. I don't know if this is a prize for like because he is a winner, he got a golden plunger.
Hey, here you go.
Like, yeah, it says prizes up top.
Tenacious Alpha. Most golden plunger NFTs will go to top players. Some will be won randomly through.
Perfect. That's what we needed to know. So yeah,
Yuga Labs Gaming Council member Tenacious, we salute you.
But that's exactly what we're looking for, though, right? I mean, if you just tell people that if they just show up and just sit on the toilet and play this game every time they're sitting on the toilet, that they could potentially come across a golden plunger, whether they're cracked at the game or not.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have people that are just going to want to clock some hours on this thing and try and get a golden plunger, especially if they're like sought after or have like insane utility. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
What are some prizes that you guys and you too, Jess, I'm throwing you all in this, us NFT dudes, what are some prizes that would excite you?
A mutant mutter.
Oh yeah. Sure. I don't know unless you're getting first, maybe, buddy. Which I guess you could, maybe.
No, I want it to be like a Oprah style. You get a mutant mutter, and you get a mutant. Like everybody walks away with a mutant mutter. Screw the whole old 2001 Honda Accord meme that people are trying to push. No, everybody needs to be getting a mutant mutter.
Win token mutant mutter.
Hint My Ride will sponsor it for real. But I mean, like, do you want physicals? What's up, Gabe? What's up?
I'm speaking about somebody who's probably going to crush it on this leaderboard.
Crush our for sure on this.
Swimming in golden plungers.
An 8 BMW would be slightly better than a mutant mutter. Okay,
I'm talking like maybe like smaller things. I mean, those are awesome and dope. But like, do we want all digital? Do we want a mix of physical and digital? What are our thoughts?
Yeah, okay. A mutant.
I think digital.
Hot Wheels, buddy. I pulled it back. All right, I said a mutant mutter Hot Wheels. If we can get some kind of wacky collab between
that's a cool
BAYC
collab,
and Hot Wheels to like put a mutant mutter in everybody's shelf, that would be dope. I would try and for one of those prizes. Absolutely.
It'd be cool if they did like BAYC specific like IRL merch for like a member only competition.
Right.
But in terms of like physical merch to just a random
sure, you're not
that wins, like they're not going to give two craps about that merch. So
that's what I mean is like maybe there are these gated, tournaments or events that, whatever community members or NFT folks can go into, and you would choose because you could see like, what you could potentially win. You know what I mean? It's like DraftKings. Like if you go to a DraftKings,
I would 100% accept a physical plunger with a BAYC logo on there. I think that'd be kind of funny.
Golden. What do you think?
Full gold. Oh, Azuki, you thought you're cool with your golden skateboards? Guess what, Mo MF? Golden motherfucking plungers, boys.
Dude, I do think though,
actually
if they roll out like a battle pass style thing, where it's like you have the free to play track and you get like free things just by playing as much as you do, versus if you buy the pass, you get X amount of things. But it would be cool too for the token gated benefits, if those show up in the pass as like if you just own the thing, you also get these other things, especially if they can kind of like put like some of those cool prizes that you might be able to unlock.
Right.
It essentially be like the sewer pass tier, just based on your ownership.
Kind of, but then it would open up the question mark of like, oh, I'm scrolling through trying to figure out what rewards I can get if I buy the pass. But then also I see the one down below it, and it's like that's if you're a token holder, and then you're like, oh, maybe I need to try and figure out how to get a heavy metal so I can participate in some of these other benefits that are being rolled out. I don't know.
This little bit from Tenacious makes it sound like we're gonna have some streamers out here shilling this game to their followers.
I hope so. But the more success, naturally, right? Which is good. That's cool, man. I hope there's some randomness occasionally because my ass has no chance at like getting a top 20 spot. I'll be, unless they got like a boomers division. Man, you had to like put in your age, and if you're over 35, you get in a different bracket. I'd still get clapped probably, but you know, maybe I'd have a shot.
Like a board gift box, like one.
I was gonna say, I think this is funny because we didn't actually censor an image; we just have a gift box.
We love it.
There's no teaser here. It's the teaser is there's something in a box.
Yeah, something, but what? Love the ape coin. Of course, that's no surprise because we're going to see that being used.
Do y'all think there will be in-game purchases that you can use that you have to use ape for, or do you think is there going to be a way to?
No, I think somebody said it was ape and potentially discounts if you're spending ape, but ape coin, and then obviously you can do in-app purchases.
Yeah, I got you.
With like
we love this. We love this. We love this. Turn me all the way up. App Store. Come on. Let's go.
Dude, look at these KOs though. I mean, if you get knocked out, this is way more extreme. I think I would get hit in the fields if I see my ape. And we'll roll into this speculation next, but like I would feel bad every time I'm going down the sewer and I freaking run into a cow if you just get this dramatic wipeout feature. Yeah, man. And then it fades to black and you get the like the
KO.
The little violins playing or something. Okay, so we had who is it here that we're rocking with for the UGC content? Fairway.
Yes.
They've got their little booth that you can go ahead and upload stuff. So like, what would be interesting is if apes come home, the other side trip also corresponds to the same time that Dookie Dash Unclogged is going live. And then if you go, well, obviously after the Apes Come Home event, maybe the apes can go ahead and download their 3D files and then turn around and use them in Dookie Dash.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like there's apes and mutants in their selection there.
Yeah, but it doesn't have all of them. And it does say, my guess is if you upload it to the Fairway thing, then obviously it could be sold to other people. But then you probably have to be approving some sort of rights for it to be on their platform. I don't know if that would maybe be like a deterrent for some people and why we wouldn't necessarily get them loaded in right from the rip. Just something to think about.
Makes sense.
Dude, and Rita is also a freaking goat for real because, if you haven't checked his timeline, that cat is already cooking up 1,000 ships that he'll be selling. He'll be a freaking ape millionaire selling off this game if it goes viral because this cat is going to just be like spinning out the dopest shit. So what are our thoughts on that, creator ecosystem with these, folks that can do really cool things or even little novel things too? Maybe it's a hat that you can add. Maybe it's I don't know, whatever it is. Like, what are our thoughts overall on that? The creator ecosystem that they are allowing here.
Dude, I think it's awesome.
Go ahead, Bryce.
I think there's some cool things. I'm gonna just dominate this conversation. I think there's some cool things that can be done.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
Bryce.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even have to kick him. Beautiful. He kicks himself.
Whoa, that's gonna bug me if we are. Okay.
All right.
Oh no. Oh, hell no.
We can't do Justin like that,
man.
Whoa,
what is happening?
Here, hold on. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Anywho,
I think it's great. The input.
I think it's great.
Sorry. Okay, enough shenanigans. All right.
It's great to have these possibilities for creators, right?
Yep.
And it's not everybody's cup of tea, but there are people out there that, would like a deriv piece or have a customized ship built. And it's awesome that, people can go out and get that and have, all the tools to be able to build it and acquire it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Use it.
All right, Mr. Raving, can you rave for us?
Tools. No, we need to get to this. We had a comment earlier that said, "Yo, how do you find the shattered loot
Yeah, we're getting there, bro.
Wiki.
We're
So
getting there,
this is
brother.
we're just getting to it right now. So on the other side wiki site, wallet inventory, you can like put your wallet in. You don't even have to connect anything. You can put your wallet in and you can click on loot and then boom.
Is it a 4-figure loot number?
What are you talking about?
You're a freaking animal. What in the world?
That's so much loot, dude. Holy moly.
4-figure loot number.
Dude, what can I say? I like waking up every morning and defeating Shattered.
You have so much runes loot. I'm actually so jealous. Holy shit.
Yeah, so if I have all the runes loot, I need somebody to buy a few of these. So top dollar, please, sir.
4,000 ETH.
What do we think this does? Can you give us some insight? What would the Eldritch
Codex? That's probably either a recipe book. It's probably something you can use inside of the Runiverse. Okay, are we talking about?
Yeah, no. I mean, I assume this is going to be used in the Runiverse. Like, what? Give me some insight there.
So either that's a skin or either that's a recipe that you can use to get a specific item, right?
So a skin or a recipe. And what about the key?
Useful. The key
is this like a key blade, like a weapon?
That's probably a weapon. I would assume that's either a weapon that you can carry because there are a lot in the demo. You could use a weapon as there was like a shovel, there was like a rose. That definitely looks like something equipable.
Yeah, you got so much goddamn loot. It's not even fun.
Can I use goblin milk as a weapon?
Probably.
And can I distract them with duck dolls? These are the questions I ask myself.
Okay, now we're getting that a little bit out there. But I mean, maybe dual use case in Legends of Tomorrow too. Maybe
a Magus card.
Yeah, a Magus card.
You're gonna be playing Magic the Gathering within the Runiverse, dog.
There are a couple of bro. There is a Runes TCG game.
Yo,
we got some mechanisms. I don't know what these do, but they sound intense. Dude, honestly, the other thing that's a complete head scratcher to me: magnetic crystals, stable cores.
Yeah. All of this stuff is pretty much a head scratcher.
Alchemist box. I mean, okay. For starters, I mean, this seems a little bit better. Applied primate hunter shard.
Like, what about the other shards?
Maybe that's a boost for a hunter. What's that?
What about the other? Do you have any of the other shards?
Like the applied primate enchanter shard?
What does that do? That makes me like super think of like, why do they have an enchanter
this would be
shard
insane. First of all, if there. Did we lose Phil?
I'm good.
If we can use the shards, let's just say the enchanter shard.
Yeah.
If we can use the enchanter shard to go past the maximum for our enchanters, especially on farming, dude, the math gets so wild that like you could literally dominate the crap out of the fragment that you can be harvesting, because after you get it past like 50%, if you get 51, 52, 53, 54, all those like teeny tiny little percentage gains that people might, think, oh, it's no big deal. No, dude, like that shit would make you yield so many stupid fragments, it wouldn't even be funny. So that would be kind of cool if it was like, you get some kind of boost, and then you could like use this on your enchanters to go like above max and do like a hyper speed run or something like that. I don't know.
That'd be pretty sick.
If so, give me all your enchanter shards.
Do you think different allies will have different abilities when you use the?
Yeah,
I have no idea. Like, I'm just totally speculating now.
We need more of those 8 bongs that Anthony was talking about to figure out this.
Dude, can we talk about this though? I feel like this has like gone largely like unnoticed, right? So if you go to the game guide,
let's see it.
It like clearly states what shattered. Not what shattered. What partner collections are for.
Let's hear it. Let's see it.
Use a combination of Mara, Kodamara, and Koda plus partner collections in future seasons to defeat Shattered. Each time you're victorious, you'll receive loot. No, that's not the one I was talking about.
I was like, what?
Nice, mate. That was really insightful.
I was ready.
Okay, wait. What's going on here, though? You defeat Shatter. Shatter drop loot. You get loot famous. Your environment tier and ranking effect. You get the rarity and frequency of the loot. Okay, we know this. And partner collections will score you unique rewards. What does that mean? Like if I'm using partner collections, I can get like other rewards apart from like the original drop table. Maybe
it's just an extra slot. Like rather than 5 rewards, you get 6.
These are the things that, you know, I don't need a lot of information. I'm a good boy. I'm good and loyal. I don't need a lot, but yo, if we could get some more information on some of this stuff, that'd be cool. Sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, yo, we're almost done like minting out mutant like Kim Goo fragments. We're gonna be done with season 2 before we know it. So like,
indeed,
win friends, win loot,
win friends, win game guide massive update, please.
Very excited though.
Dude, look at this.
Holy crap, bro.
Dude.
What the hell?
Dude, what an absolute dickhead. He's like, oh, look at
this. There's 16% left on Kim Goose. Goodness.
God damn. Jesus, he just dropped his balls on the screen.
It drinks water right after.
Shit. I'm getting 11. I'm getting like 22
11, bro. There's no way to even get 11.
My guy.
Well, this is for the whole season what he's got. He hasn't claimed once this season, right?
Oh.
What, the green
that's not just like overnight.
No, the green ones are like I haven't. This was season 2.
Holy,
that's still a shit ton,
stupid,
bro.
Though.
That's so dumb, dog. No,
dude, God. I'm telling you, I put my farmers to work, bro.
So, listen,
flexing your fragments. Think you forget I know where you sleep, buddy.
Yeah.
Al. Sorry.
When we talk about the whales taking over the game, we're actually talking about our crew member. Shit, this guy's gonna just be bodying our asses because he just drops fragments like it's nothing. Well, wow, thanks for making me feel poor.
Wasn't the intention.
So, gaming council and the note of BAYC council. What are our thoughts on just councils in general? What are you looking for in those things? Like we saw a very, I would say, wide array of people that got picked for the gaming council specifically. And I guess what's your sentiment on that right off the rip?
I mean, I think there was a lot of confusion around, you know, who got on the gaming council and whatnot. So I think initially people were kind of a little butthurt, a little like, wait a second, what? But sounds like it's going to be rotating, so that's good. So yeah, I mean,
this dude has 4,000 fragments of chemical goo, and he's not in the.
Yeah, he's a band
dude. I mean that. So I'm not upset about it. I think if they're gonna rotate people around,
yeah,
like Dookie Dash isn't necessarily my cup of tea. I'd much rather like have a shot at the LOTM game council, right? I mean,
shit, dude. You're gonna be beating our asses all anyways, so you might as well fucking be the warlord on the council too. No,
I gotta help drive value to the bags. Be like, hold on a second.
Let's change these rules a bit. No, but I do like seeing because it wasn't just like large follower count on X, people. We saw some of our, homies, our friends that really like games and creating things that are on the console too. So I like it. It was a good mix. I like that they're going to be rotating that as well. And it seems like you said very frequently, which I think is smart and wise. Why would you not want to get more perspective from something like gaming where they have a lot of different avenues where they're headed? And so I think that makes sense. And then today they also announced the BAYC council. Will be some more information on that. That's been a little over a year. I don't even remember when the first one came out, but I feel like it's been maybe a year and a couple months. And I'll be interested to see what that looks like because they haven't really said, what does that process look like? The first one was chosen by, people that had been active and super positive and supportive, doing many different things and facets from different angles. And so I'm curious what that looks like. I'm just curious what it looks like. I think there's a lot of really, really cool apes out there. And I'm really hoping the council is dope, and I think it will be because I trust in Yuga Labs. At the end of the day, I trust in Yuga Labs to make awesome decisions, at least most of the time. Last minute things, gents. We got about 8 minutes left or so. Any talk on? Have you been looking at collections? Are you picking anything up, or are you just kind of hanging, waiting, taking in information? What is our play right now?
Currently wiping tears from my eyeballs
Just use your fragments, bro. You'll be fine.
Please.
Yeah,
please
Jesus, you got
pause.
enough of them. Fuck.
The fucking
Oh,
penguins.
yeah. What the?
My guy.
Oh, it's Pudgy.
Dude, I feel like a crypto punk boomer from last cycle.
Wait,
who's
they're
like,
at 17?
Yeah, dude, 17 and a half, bro.
Holy moly.
That's insane.
Yeah, I feel like a crypto punk boomer from last cycle who are like, oh, why are these apes doing anything? No.
Get off my lawn and my segments.
There's just no way.
Come
I
and
don't know.
collect my segments for me, penguins.
The thing is like, surely they're speculating on a token at this point, right?
Yes.
I mean, I haven't really been tracking it, so I don't really know for sure. But I feel like at this point, like, and this is their chance to do it. If they're gonna try and flip Bored Apes, it's going to have to be on this token speculation run. And if there's anything that like I wouldn't, if I was Luca, I would absolutely not drop their like little metaverse thing yet, because it's not gonna work wonders in my opinion. I don't know. I played around on the little whatever it's called, Pudgy World, and like I don't know. It's just people are gonna be like, wait, I have. Anyways, I don't want to FUD it, but I'm like FUDing at the same time. But like, yeah, I missed this one, boys. It feels bad.
I want to just add a little sentiment there. I think what's cool about NFTs, actually, not specific to penguins. I'm just using them because they're on the screen. You can pick up any NFT collection. There are going to be ones that you're a part of and ones that you're not. And I don't like, and I'm not going to FOMO over things that I didn't want to be in the first place because of a price going up. Like, I'm just looking at things I want to be a part of. And that's no shade at anyone, by the way, because there's some people out there that don't want to be a part of Bored Apes either. And that's cool. Like, that's what's awesome about NFTs, because there's a wide array of awesome collections and cool founders. And we should want lots of different founders that are doing really dope and unique things that are a little bit different. Am I ever going to own a penguin? No, I probably will not. And that's no shade to them. It's just something that I'm not interested in. But there's a lot of people that aren't going to own an ape because they're not interested in what apes are doing, or a mutant, or whatever. Any of the freaking Shattered, they're not interested in any of it. None of that gaming stuff that Yuga's cooking. So I think that's what's cool. Azuki's doing some different things. The anime stuff looks dope. Pudgy's, obviously, I think that's a lot is token speculation, and obviously the toys have been
Pudgies.
massive.
Yeah, I mean, it's two now.
Oh my god, these were 1-2 like 5 minutes ago, bro.
Wow.
And I literally like sent Bryce a tweet. And it was saying something about, little Pudgies can be bridged with what is it, ZK Sync or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were like, should we pick one up to like just and we went about our day, So 1.9 though, that's kind of crazy. Little Pudgies, gas is still in the tank apparently.
But again, at the end of the day, I'll just double tap and say, there are collections that I don't care to be a part of, and that doesn't mean that they're not dope. It just means I don't want to be a part of them. So
no, yeah, fair enough.
I'm laser focused on what I actually want to ride. I'm not going to FOMO over them potentially flipping Bored Apes. To be honest, I don't really give a shit.
Fair enough.
You can put that on wax.
This one's an interesting one. Meebits sitting at 1 ETH. Meanwhile, punks are having some pretty solid strength.
Yep.
What did y'all think about that one punk that sold?
Wasn't it like 130 or something?
Well, there was
Beanie
doing some raffles.
I thought that was interesting.
What was it? OBJ.
I thought it was a beanie, wasn't it?
Did they end up selling it or no?
Yeah, it ended up selling. Is there a sales? Yeah, here we go. This one for 62.69. I mean, I don't know. I was surprised how low this one went for, given the whole Providence thing. Let me see if I can pull the picture up. Thought it was kind of cool. But then, I don't know. Do people put weight in owning things that were, previously owned by celebrities? We have OBJ having this punk on his shirt during a Super Bowl win. I mean, that's some cool provenance. Cool. And then it's only 4 ETH above the floor. I don't know. Seems like it would have been worth a little bit more than that.
I'd like it better if it was the guy that's next to him that had it, Von Miller.
Well,
Bored Ape holder.
Can't have it all, Phil.
Yep.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
Justin, any last minute thoughts? What are you doing in this market? I know you're obviously creating tons of content. If you haven't followed Justin, I don't know what you're doing, Mr. Other Guide over here. Daily videos, but what are you kind of interested in? What are your eyes, I've glued on in the space?
Oh God. Well, everything's going at light speed. Trying to, play Nifty if I can get in the queue.
Nope,
try to
sorry.
play the Forgotten Universe game whenever that comes out. There's so many other things too, and like I can't keep track of everything.
Yeah.
Buying some art, trying to chill. Otherwise, doing some very stressful degen trading. But outside of that, we're trying to trade up for either a coda or some type of grail. That's what we're trying to do in this market, but hope we don't get rugged. So that's all I got.
No rugging.
Dang, bro.
The Other Guide.
Dang, bro.
I just saw this. 115 plus videos. That is,
hey, yo,
you're cooking them up over there, man. Sheesh.
Yes.
We're trying. We're trying.
That's what daily videos get you, my guys.
Yeah, that's
It's
insane.
hard. I will say it's hard.
I admire the dedication because that is no easy task.
Hey, well, we got a question from Squirtle talking about blur loans.
Oh, this is my cup of tea. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to help you, my guy.
Just nuke it all together.
Oh, frig.
Question about blur loans. What was it?
Right here, my guy.
Where's a quick overview on how you look at loan auctions and what to pick up?
So I think what you're referring to is like loans that are on auction currently by somebody else. We'll just take a look at the BAYC floor. If we go into loans, you can go here, all loans, and then sometimes you have loans that are on auction, and then you would be able to potentially lend to them.
Yeah,
Beans. They'll have more on auction.
Because which one you want me to go to?
Beans. He's most interested in beans.
Beans.
The magical fruit.
The more you eat,
the more you too, my boy.
Oh yeah, look at that on auction. Okay, I mean, so in this case, if you were looking to lend to one of these, you would want to. I don't know. I haven't had too much luck with this, but you would be wanting to buy it at the price that it says you are borrowing it for. So, like, if you were like, "Yo, I would be so happy with this being at 0.4083." Then you would just want to let this APY ride up until, you could comfortably either start to earn from the loan being out and you're getting paid by the holder, not paying it off. The thing you have to balance, though, is like the gas fees for you to lend to this. So if we just like fire this up real quick, let me just take a peek over here, see what the gas would look like. My MetaMask is getting worse and worse by the day. It's incredible,
dude. Same here. I'll hit to sign a transaction and it just doesn't show up.
All right. Well, next week. Okay, there we go. It's finally loading.
On Board TV, we have
There's also another way too. If you want that APY percentage to go up, but you don't know at what point it'll auto refinance, I would create a loan, and that 0.4083 is going to have to go to 0.41.
Can't do that, so it would have to go to 0.5. Okay, so this is a weird situation.
That makes no sense. There isn't a 0.5.
This should have auto rebased.
Financed.
Yeah,
except that it can't, because that's an offer for 0.4, and this is asking for 0.4083, which is so there's no offers at 0.5, so we could get up to 100 or 900.
Okay, yeah. Good point. So yeah. The next one, so yeah, essentially the ceiling on this is 1,000%. So people will either come in and pay them off, or they will not. So I don't know, just kind of depends. If you were to lend to this, you would have to assume that the person may come back in a very short amount of time and either list it at the floor, it sells, and then your loan gets closed immediately, or they might just flat out pay it off, and then you may have wasted some gas and end up with no NFT and no gains that were worthy of the gas transaction to begin with. So I don't know, it just depends. It's an interesting game to get into, but yeah, definitely checking We can take a look at the.
And there's
mutant
times
collection.
I find like when the floor's falling on a collection, like with apes the other day, like you could sneak in with a lowish loan at a high APY percent and get hit. And it's a great way to. What's up?
The fact that you can walk away with 13 ETH right now for free on a Pudgy, and Pudgies were like not above 13. What was it? 2 days ago?
Yeah. That's pretty insane.
7 days ago.
But people want points, right? So that's what they're.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, so like, what was this? This was the 15th. It is the 17th. 2 days ago, they were not above that price. And now they are above that price. And you could get a free 13 ETH loan for 0%, and essentially take gains or take profit on that at that point and not have to pay anything. If you sell it for more later, you keep the difference. I don't know. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, you can definitely loan to own is not a bad way of picking up some NFTs.
Loan to own, brought to you by the Brothers Grimm. Gents, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been really fun, actually, because the last 48 hours on the timeline has felt ape-ish. So with that, we want to say, Justin, thank you for coming through. You're always welcome to hang and chat with us idiots. We appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. We see you. Keep grinding those videos out, buddy. I know you're not sleeping. Welcome to No Sleep 2024. That's what Justin's on. So, Justin, any last thoughts before we go?
Nah, let's just be ready for February. Let's be ready for a Dookie Dash.
February.
About to hit.
Dude, for real. We're halfway through the month too, so let's freaking go, my guys. PM, damn, dude. Come on, PM. My guy, PM. Hey, shout out to PM, a great dude, amazing, except he shows up late to board TV. But besides that, he's a freaking no, I'm just joking. PM's a dope dude. Dope human, for real. Dope human. Bryce, Will, any last thoughts before we wrap?
God, Yuga's building, man. Gonna be a fun February. Ready for 2024. It is the year of BAYC, year of Yuga, the year of gaming, the year.
That's right. Turn them up.
It's our year, baby.
Mr. Awesome Hoodie, what do you got for us, buddy?
I'm just gonna throw in the Awesome Hoodie.
Dude,
awesome.
Yeah, I mean they're both awesome. The one of one hoodie there. Sorry, I should have been specific. Oh, there you go.
You said no sleep, and it just reminded me of that one quote from last bull cycle that just lives rent free in my head, which is from Beanie talking about if you're not making at least 1 ETH a day, you're doing it wrong. So apparently, if you're not crushing it and getting no sleep, like if you're getting no sleep, you ought to be crushing it in the bull market. So we're not quite there yet. But the gains, when they start printing like Bob Ross on every single day of the week, then I like that one. That turned out better than I thought. Anyways,
we're close.
Once the gains start coming, it'll be fireworks.
Fun February, Year of the Ape. Forget Year of the Dragon, it's Year of the Ape. With that, this was Board TV. We appreciate you. Thank you for jumping in the comment section. Thank you for following along. We love you. We appreciate you. Stay freaking bored. Peace.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. No Cartiers, pockets deep, bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you and